What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to my channel. This is our real life journey back to self. If you're new here, I'm Mac, your reader. And if you're returning, welcome back. Please practice discernment. And be aware, this is a general timeless reading for your entertainment purposes only. Get it? Got it? Fabulous. All right. It's going to be a little bit of a darker spread. There is no light without dark. And you can't illuminate one thing without casting shadows somewhere else. Or on another, I guess you could say. It's a requirement, a necessity to be aware of this aspect of self. Necessity. Alright? Now, considering this is a little bit of a darker spread, starting out, we're going to call in our a couple of divine masters for their protective energy, and also just to illuminate the spread just a little bit. Which divine master is with us for this reading? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Please don't mind my paint hands. Alright, please and thank you. Sagittarius. Which divine master will illuminate our spread and bless us with their presence? We got Kathumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. And Hilarion, divine emergence. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts. So we're going to be looking through the dark mirror this evening, afternoon, whenever you decide to watch the video. See what reflects back to us. All right. What would Saggy see if she looked in the dark mirror? Or he looked in the dark mirror, excuse me. Please and thank you. Oh, Gilded Regret. Card number 5. The tarot card number 5 usually means like change. Bottom we have obsession. Top is this me. Alright, we will be reading from the book for this one. I feel like living in the past. Please forgive me for... Please give me 5 more minutes to linger. So the bargaining stage, it says. An elven queen with heavy eyes, her dress is blue as the clearest water, her crown of thorns, and golden clawed flowers holds a blue orb in her hand. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. Going dark. The cage of our memories is the most gilded, lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints and ifs. But is our sword, however is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now, we just say life was here. So that even when the future builds day by day, we still look backward to memories and possibilities. Options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It is like staying in the twilight of conscience, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up. Like little kids between the time mom calls and the time we need to, excuse me, it's really little print. Yeah, it's the same line. Okay, so I wasn't messing up. Between the time mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run, but those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are the drain of our energies or our opportunities of our future. The ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already, isn't it? So this is a low scarebo. I think that's how you say his name. Deck. It's a little different, okay? This is definitely a, I wouldn't say poetic, but slightly, in terms of the interpretations, like how they're, when you read the description of them. This is the most, I don't even know how you'd put it besides poetic. I'm sure there are other words, but it's very whimsical, I guess you could say. So this is speaking on living in the past, obviously, but this weird place in between living in the past, it's like a time, not a loop, but a place in time of in-betweens, still lost in a memory, but not moving forward, just here or there, wherever that is to you. You may catch yourself dreaming of the past, heavy sense of nostalgia, but you can't get stuck there. Alright, we're going to do Shadow Spread, Nightmare Crystals, Tarot of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. King of Pentacles is the boss daddy, king of the monies, of the tangible things. Page of Cups, Tarot of Cups is a message or a form of communication with love, or as love, with love is the reasoning for it. King of Wands, Page of Cups, 2 love interests, maybe. What in the world was that? Hard telling around my house. We'll touch on that someday in a video. 4 of Daggers, Tarot of Cups, healing. Still, my message about healing somebody may send you. I'm sorry, I got trains going in the back and got my window cracked a little bit, so it may get a little loud for just a moment or two, but it passes. First card. What image best reflects my shadow self? Can I get a card for that source? For Sagittarius. Please and thank you. The other ones, there's terror. So I get a little confused sometimes because they are named a little bit differently. So a massacre is a king. A terror is a queen. If we get to the other ones, I'll let you know. Anyways. This is the King of Pentacles. You may see shadow figures. I think depending on your fear level of a shadow figure, that will be a big deciding point in terms of whether or not you find that scary. Because I think a lot of the times we're presented with things that look scary because our perception is to perceive them as scary because of what our programming, what we've grown up being told, and movies and all that stuff, and that these energies can actually transform if you're able to see past the darkness and send it a little love. Just a theory. King crystals, massacre crystals, that's the boss daddy. Being in tune and in touch with all aspects of yourself and in the 3D world in terms of touchable, tangible things. Having your shit in order, okay? Having your home in order, having the kids taken care of, being the responsible adult. Crossed by the devil. Alright, so anything relating to shadow types of stuff too, it's most likely going to have a hint of this. You may have Capricorn in your natal chart, but pretty much anytime we're working with shadow, we're working with that darker energy, okay? There's no reason to be scared or frightened or anything like that. Devil really is just a frequency, and so is God, so... Okay, a card for what are my shadows trying to teach me for Sagittarius source, please and thank you. The Fool in reverse. Fool's a card of rebirth. It's a card about taking a risk. Taking a leap of faith. Your shadow's trying to teach you about the blockage that is preventing you from doing that. Crossed by the Three of Cups. There's a memory somewhere of a time. These are like ghost figures, ghosts of your past. A time when you remember like family getting together and celebrating. You may be fragmented in. Can I get a card for what aspect of my shadow self is ready to be fully integrated for Sagittarius, please? And thank you. Two crystals. Transformation. The moth. The infinity. Everlasting. The 8 as well. Next year is the year of the 8. A life path number. Excuse me. This is going with the flow. Can also be like trying to make a decision on something. But in that decision, your best choice is one that the path of least resistance. All right, come on. The Empress. Being able to receive the memory. It's going to be a key factor here. What aspects of my shadow self are ready to be faced and released? Source for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Queen of Cups. I was totally wrong in the intro. I thought tarot was... Anyways. Hopefully you can give me some grace on that. I haven't used this deck in a little while. This could be a mother energy. Feminine. The feminine of your life. Ghostly. They're all pretty ghostly though. Ghostly figure. Let's see what the back says. Indulge your curiosity and explore your options. Daydreaming. You should daydream more, for sure. That's how you create your future. Because the brain doesn't know it's dreaming. Crossed by the Empress. Receiving this cup. You're being offered. She's got the heart here. Maybe that's where your heart's tied up in some way with the mom, with the mother. How do my shadows make me stronger? For Sagittarius, please and thank you. The Lovers in reverse. This is indecision. This is also the Lovers, to me, especially here, I feel like the depiction of it is way more clear and in your face, but normally you would think it's about a lover, right? Some type of romantic relationship, or the decision. It's what it used to be named when it first came out, when tarot first came out. This card was the decision, the choice, maybe. But this, to me, speaks on the choice of whether or not to integrate the two. Your light and your dark. This is the integration of your shadow self and your soul, or can be looked at as your higher self and you. into one body, your body. Do you or don't you? As Yoda says, there is no try. Do or do not. There is no try. Crossed by the 9 of crystals. Single and sovereign and in control of yourself. I feel like this touches on like being able to speak freely with the tongue like that. The crystal headband. Reaping rewards. Your investment is coming to fruition. You've worked hard. And it's coming together. Eight of Bones. It's your card too. It's your energy right there. Quick communication. Could also be looked at as the arrows of love. Cupid's arrows. It's also quick movement. We'll try with these little ones. Get some clarification real quick. Alright, a couple cards clarification for the Massacre of Crystals up top there for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Okay, this one came in reverse, so we're going to read it as that. So the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So not being able to do this, or shutting down when these things happen. Not being lighthearted when you're finding things out. Things coming to light. Yeah, not being able to adapt, refusing to change, refusing to heal. That's when you morph or shift into your shadow energy, that entity. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Death. Not your death, but you've had to deal with death. Losing of a loved one, which brings the shadow right up front, because you don't want to feel the feelings. I lost my mom in May. I'm a Sagittarius, and I am pretty aware that I've been living in my shadow for a while. I think I became aware of it in September roughly. I was really shocked at first, because your shadow is so, like, shadow does a very good job of fooling you and believing that that's you. Because it is, right? Almost. Can I get 2 cards for the Fool in reverse, please? By doing that, that's made me miss a lot of opportunities on my ascension path. One more. There it is right there. Alright, the snake. Now, my mother was a snake in Chinese astrology, okay? So, there's that. But also, this is the snake of your life. This is the person that's most likely, I mean, not even most likely, your enemy that's working against you, that you probably aren't even aware of that you have. Or if you do, it's really hard to ixnay them out of your life because you care about them. The snake. Competition, enemy, closer, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Could be any of those energies that block this new beginning. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. That can put you in your shadow energy. Why, you say? Well, I don't know, it's different. It's change, yeah, it's just that. And the shadow is linked to your ego. Your ego wants to protect you, well, it thinks it's protecting you by trying to deter you from change. Doesn't get it quite yet. That's what you initiated, but yeah. Alright. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. This is at the bottom here. Alright, card 3. 2 of crystals. Can we get some clarification? 2 cards for that, please, and thank you. Not today on the fence here. Not healing, hurt, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, or boundaries. Still angry. You're on the fence about it. Not today, but not tomorrow. Or I don't know. Going with the flow, decision, indecision. All the way around. One more. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So if you could get past that procrastination that you seem to have, this is where you could get to. Paradise. Ain't that a bitch? No, I'm just kidding. It's one of those things, though, that keeps you going and keeps you, refocuses you. 2 cards clarification for the Terror of Cups, please, and thank you. One more. Ugh. That's a pain right there. Alright. Coffee cup on the fence. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Right? You don't know if you want to do that. You're a little iffy about it. Then we got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Followed by the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So this runner stabbed you in the back. Sorry, Saggy. But I've been there too. I'm there too. Notice how that's a cup too. Like you're indecisive about taking the cup, this cup, from this energy here. This runner in a codependent relationship has put you almost in a state of fear to accept this cup right here from this motherly energy. Are the two the same? Is this energy tied up to this character in your life? Because let's say IRL, right? You're going through a reconciliation, or that's an option. So you got your ex showing back up in your life, stabbed you in the back, wants to offer you his cup of love, wants a second chance, a redo. But let's say, just like in my situation, I'm just using this as a reference because That's all I got right now to go along with this, but I really do think that all of us Sagittariuses on this frequency level are going through this or something similar. So I'm not trying to give you, like, make it all about me. It's just the best way that I want you to be aware of these things so you know whether or not to accept, okay? Because if you lump this all together and you think, oh, well, this energy is trying to offer me this cup, so it must be a part of my ascension process that I know I'm going to be offered a cup by motherly energy. So I'll just accept all the cups. I'll accept this relationship. When really, Sagittarius is our sign. That's temperance. That's patience. If we were patient, if we practice patience, there we go. Let this run its course by going with the flow right down here. Turn this cup down. Then this energy will come forward. Just something to think about, food for thought. Oh, at the bottom, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. Yeah. But she's healing. We're healing, right? That's all you can do. Alright. 2 cards, please, for the Lovers in reverse. Alright. First card out. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So, whether it's between you and your shadow, or you and your higher self, you haven't united yet. And they miss you. And as long as you're able to go with the flow here, transmute this shadow, well, actually integrate this shadow energy into you, transmuting dark into light, accepting it for what it is, you're going to unblock your full energy, go with the flow, accept the cup, and then you'll have union. The inner union, the higher union. You'll be whole. And that's the goal. Top of the deck, Axe, overarching energy. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Stop the pattern. That's what it's all about, right? Okay. One more. I'm going to get a message from Spirit real quick. If they don't go all over the place. Alright. Message for Sagittarius, please and thank you. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows you true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light, Sagittarius. Alright, that's what I got for you. If If you like the reading, if you resonated with it at all, please hit the like button. Gets the message out. And if you'd like to see when I when I upload videos, you can hit the notification bell and it'll send the alarm through. I do lives too every once in a while, so it'll notify you of that as well. You can hit that subscribe button if you just feel like you want to see me all the time. I want to see you too. Thank you for making this far in the reading. I really appreciate your energy, and I'll see you next time, guys.